What's up, YouTube? We're gonna do another discussion today. Today, I wanted to tell you about the truth about throws and brews. So, the truth about throws and brews. Before we get into that, I want to thank Inferno Yoyos for sending along this shirt. It's amazing. Go ahead and check out infernoyoyos.com. The sonar is awesome, and you're going to want to check one out. They have them available on their website, as well as these lovely t-shirts. So thank you to Inferno Yoyos for the t-shirt. It's wonderful. You were right. Very nice. Very soft. Tonight, I am drinking. I know it's been a long time since I did this. We're gonna be on. We're gonna get into that though. This is a Terrapin Beer Co. from Athens, Georgia. The Hopsecutioner IPA. Throws and brews glass. Very nice. Classy. It's very good. I wish beer showed up like Yoyos show up here. That'd be amazing. Hashtag life goals. Number one, let's start with the name. So Throws and Brews, actually, if you remember back a couple of years ago, Throws and Brews was kind of a thing that popped up on forums. People would have a beer, take out their yo-yo that they were going to play for that day, snap a picture, either put it up on the Yo-Yo Expert forums. Sometimes you'd see it on Reddit, and around the time I was getting into yo-yos, that was sort of a thing that I saw a lot on the forums. Now, when I would see those things, I would go, oh, hey, I could do that, and I would take a picture of what I was doing with the beer, and my pictures were terrible. I've gotten a lot better at that, actually. I know nobody notices because nobody ever comments because my pictures are just black now. When I started, my pictures were horrible. I don't know why anybody clicked on anything. My thumbnails were gross. They're adequate now, but they were real bad before. So the name, Throws and Brews, I sort of took that. I did the N apostrophe to be very Pittsburgh about it, be like Nat. So like, Ian's guys came down a giant eagle and N apostrophe. So anything with a sort of apostrophized, like hyphenated sort of shortened word is a very Pittsburgh way of saying things. Our language is very lazy. That's probably the best way to put it. It's lazy. I think they actually voted Pittsburghese to be the ugliest accent in America. Well, I think it's pretty cool, actually, you know? But anyway, that's where that kind of came from. I sort of took one thing, took another thing, boom, Throws and Brews. Now that's it. So now when you post about it, people can be like, hey, is that a YouTube channel? You're welcome. Totally took it. Totally stole it. The beer. Let's talk about the beer. So initially I was very often drinking in videos, like I am now. But I don't do it very much anymore. There's a few reasons behind that. One, I tend to film a lot of videos now sort of before late night. I don't really like to drink during the day. I'm not a day drinker. I'm not even very much, you're going to find this hard to believe, I'm not a super heavy drinker either. 2 or 3 beers is sort of like my max. I used to film later at night. Like the kids would go to bed earlier when they were littler, and I would film like 2 hours later when my wife went to bed. So like I would start filming stuff at like 9 o'clock. So generally I could have a beer when I was like filming stuff, and it would be fine because it would be late. And so I'd film, have a beer, and especially during the summer that was fine because it would be like twilight and I'd still get just a little bit of light in, and then I had lights set up, although my lighting wasn't the best. I would be able to like have a beer and talk, and it was Throws and Brews. So I would throw and like show you my yo-yo, and I would have a beer and all that stuff. Well, as I sort of got into sort of editing the videos a little bit more, kind of breaking up the sections a little bit more, I kind of wanted to do that type of stuff a little bit more during the day. And I wouldn't be having beers in the middle of the day because I'm a functioning adult. I don't think I'm an alcoholic so much. It just happened. I didn't necessarily have beers on camera. Now, still sometimes I'll film in the evenings and I'll have a beer when I'm filming, and it happens. Like right now, I'm filming and I have a beer. But I'm not going to drink like 20 beers. I'm going to have like 3. And, you know, it really sort of dials back. Also, yeah, truth be told, I don't drink that heavy. I think maybe everybody kind of not noticed, but like sort of saw it nationals. Like I had beers with people, but there were a lot of people that like started drinking in the afternoon because they were out at nationals, and like I'd wait and like just have one or two with dinner, and then go home, and like I maybe had 3-ish a day while I was at nationals, and it just I think people were shocked that I wasn't just constantly having beer with people, and maybe not shocked, maybe it was just me, but that's just kind of how it went down. So that's the beer. The other truth, the hats. So I'm not bald or balding really at all. I have a lot of hair. I honestly just don't like to do my hair or like to get it cut. And once I found that these Puma hats fit me really well, I decided that I just wasn't going to do my hair anymore or get it cut that often. And if I put on a hat, I can put on a hat, look fine, look pretty cool in the video, and I had to do nothing to my hair. Because sometimes I look back, like sometimes my hair was just nuts in videos. And that was sort of like, I was going back through old stuff like, God, is that really, what did I do? Fix that. So, hats, fix that hair problem. My hair's stupid anyway. There's a lot of it. I'm not bald, but it's under a hat because it's not tameable. So I'm just gonna cover it up. Let's get into the real nitty-gritty stuff. Let's talk about buying yo-yos. So when I first started, I bought a lot of yo-yos. Tons of them, in fact. I put a lot of money and a lot of time and just a lot of yo-yo money and a lot of yo-yos into this channel. I reviewed pretty much every budget metal yo-yo that existed. I bought every one of them with my own money. And that's how I built up the channel. More recently, I really haven't bought many yo-yos, although they still show up a lot. I've hit a point where now I sort of just get them. I don't necessarily ask for them. A lot of times people approach me, and I really appreciate that. In fact, if you want me to review a yo-yo, shameless plug, go ahead and contact me. Either Facebook, you can email me. Emails are in the description. I'm happy to work something out. But I now just sort of receive the yo-yos, and for the most part, it's just like, okay, here's a yo-yo. Now, sometimes I get B grades, sometimes, for anno flaws and stuff, I don't care. But really, I kind of almost provide, I don't want to say provide a service, but I'm sort of a level of, I guess, advertising. And it really only costs you a yo-yo, because I'll do a review of it, and if I really like it, which a lot of times I've been given some really awesome, really great yo-yos this year. And if I really like it, you'll see it a lot because I'll just play it all the time, or I'll put it on Instagram all the time because I'll always be playing it. And that's just how it works. So I've sort of finally crossed over into the I just get stuff for free. I don't necessarily ask for stuff for free. I know that it's like I don't ask for things. It's like I say that too. Don't ask for things for free. But I'm happy to give things away. It's a weird dynamic, I know. It doesn't make sense to me either, but if you have questions about it, just ask me. But that's the truth, is that I actually get a lot now, and I'm very grateful for it. And I know that it could stop at any moment, but I'm very grateful when it does happen, and I'm very grateful to those who are supportive of me and who are supportive of Throws and Brews. And I do try to support back. So whenever I get yo-yos, I still do buy yo-yos, and I like to support the companies particularly who help support me, whether it's for a contest I'm putting on or a giveaway or something like that. Then if their next release is something that really catches my eye, I won't even hesitate. I will just go show up to the drop and buy the yo-yo. I try to do that, and I try to spread the love. Recess helps me a lot. I buy a good bit of Recess stuff. The Freshly Dirty guys helped me out a good bit with Fixed Axle February. They even entered in to the contest, and they sent me a bunch of cool Fixed Axles that they turned for prizes, and I bought their Stale Bread when it came out because it came in black and gold, and man, is that a great yo-yo. Stuff like that. SF has sent me stuff, and I've bought some SFs. Love SF. They're fantastic. G Squared, Jake is an awesome dude, helps me with content all the time, and lives close, good friend of mine, and bought lots of G Squared stuff. Things like that. It's sort of a mutual type of thing. It's very much a okay, here, you review this, and then I buy the next one, and it's a very interchangeable relationship. But that's how it works. I know a lot of people were probably curious, do they just give him yo-yos? Does he buy all the yo-yos? It's a little bit of both. A lot of times I'll buy them. A lot of times I'll be giving them, and I'm always grateful either way. I do like to create the videos for them, and it ends up being just a very good dynamic. I do try to, if somebody approaches me, it's really more of a well, if you've approached me, I kind of, if you want my help, you have to provide me the product. However, if I approach other people, I'm more inclined to work something out in some way, or just buy the yo-yo outright, because sometimes it's just like, hey, I want that, and that's just how it goes. A lot of times I'll trade, though. I've got a lot of good trades as well, and that's a lot of times how I come up with newer stuff, is that I'll just have traded for it. So that leads into how much money do I make? How much does Throws and Brews make me? Happy to say that Throws and Brews more or less now pays for itself. That was one of the goals, I think. It more or less pays for itself, basically through YouTube revenue. So YouTube revenue, a little bit of like, if I make contest revenue, if I go to a contest and sell stuff, if I have like just stuff to sell in my backpack, or if I have a table like I did at East Coast Masters, or, you know, we made a little bit of profit at East Coast Masters, just a little bit, not much. Most of it we gave to the players. We weren't trying to like bank money. We were trying to just put on an awesome contest and give the best players some good cash. But we made a little bit of profit on that, and just things like that. That's where a lot of it comes from, but mostly, primarily YouTube revenue. I can tell you that YouTube revenue is not very lucrative for a channel of my size. I would say I'm gonna pull just under $1,000 this year from YouTube revenue. Maybe, if I'm lucky. So it's sort of like, you know, does it pay for itself? Yeah, I mean, YouTube revenue and yo-yo revenue paid for me to get to nationals, so that wasn't money coming out of my paycheck. It buys me yo-yos. My affiliation with YoYoBESTBUY has been great, because whatever yo-yos that either JD gives me stuff, usually JD will give me the Yo-Yo Freak stuff, and then if I can turn people on to the Yo-Yo Freak stuff and they buy out the Yo-Yo Freak stuff, I get revenue from that I then usually just turn back into more yo-yos, which helps me to do more yo-yo reviews and help the channel. So my affiliate with YoYoBESTBUY is also very lucrative and good, in the sense that it kind of keeps product rolling through for me to review on a consistent basis, which is really the key to all of this, is keeping consistent flow of products to review for you guys, because that's really what it's about. You guys want to know what the yo-yos play like. I want to play the yo-yos. It's a mutual respect kind of thing. I play the yo-yos, I tell you what it's like, you decide whether or not you want to buy it. It's awesome, right? I think it's awesome. So how much do I make? Not much. Just basically just enough to run the channel, keep it moving, keep it from like me having to work a second job so that I can do YouTube. That's really what it's about, and I'm happy to do that because it's fun. I'm having fun all the time, and that sort of leads me into the final truth. Why do I do this? Why? I kind of make a joke about this all the time. Why do I do this? I have a blast doing this. I have made so many friends since I started this YouTube channel. I've met so many awesome people, and I've just got to do and experience so many awesome things. I've got so much awesome stuff just from being able to do this, putting myself out there and putting yo-yoing out there. It's been sort of inspiring to see you guys, to hear your stories, to meet you, and to hang out with you. That's why I do this. I don't do this because I like money or I like free yo-yos or anything like that. Like, you know, making the money that I put back into the channel is great. It's fun because I'm not paying money to run the channel, but you know, meeting you guys and just being a part of the community and being able to give back and sort of provide a entertainment product to the community while not sort of drawing cash out of the community directly, at least not all the time, is something that just, it warms my heart. It makes me happy. I enjoy doing it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. You can tell that I'm pretty enthusiastic about it. It wouldn't be worth it if I didn't enjoy it. And if I didn't enjoy it, I'd quit. But I'm still having fun, and that's why you still see my face. Right now, almost 2 years strong, coming up on year 2 here in September. It's gonna be sweet. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I do videos all the time because I like to do videos, and I like doing videos for you guys. Cheers to you. I'll see you next time.